of training that you know of, like with the police, like active operations, or any kind of training operations?
Not this police department, no.
Okay, but other police departments?
Chain of command, they do interact with them, and they get mission briefings.
Okay.
Mission briefings. So like, we noticed that there's a difference. You guys are traffic control, and then there's rover patrol or something like that. The guys with the big guns, like chilling with the Humvees down there.
Same thing.
By the bridge.
It's the exact same job. All we are here to do is to reinforce the Newport Police Department.
Right. So do you have any police powers as far as like arrests?
No.
Stops and whatnot? So
we do not arrest. Not unless asked to do so by Newport Police Department.
Did you hear that military tactic? We don't arrest unless asked to by police. We're here to reinforce the police. We're talking to Luca and Bridget from Mojave County Minutemen. And their website, of course, you can check that out. We've got it up on screen for you here in a moment. Luca and Bridget, you've got the floor. I just discovered you're listeners to the show. No surprise that our great listeners are out there taking action. We need everybody to get little digital hidden recorders or pens or whatever and start documenting this, because it's coming in from all over the country and Europe and England and Canada. Canada's announced they're going to have regular Army patrolling the streets. This is a takeover.
Alex,
yes.
I would like to say something. I have other video that I'm uploading, very disturbing, never happened before. One is on the YouTube channel that we have. Bottom line, there are, for the first time on the valley where we live in Mojave County, in between Bullhead and Bullhead and Kingman. There were a few days ago military choppers flying low altitude. Normally they fly by. This time they were circling the valley for 20 minutes, and they were Cobra or Apache. But you people,
well, they have NLEO-9 focused on several states, but mainly Arizona. Troops from 14 different nations to, quote, fight American terrorist foreign troops.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe so. And there is another video very disturbing of 60 seconds that I took with the Diga pen, and the quality is much better. It was done almost 3 weeks ago. And bottom line, at the gas station in Kingman, there was a huge armored vehicle that, with no insignia, I went around and I was looking for some sort of flag. There were no flag, and I was quite shocked. It was 8:30 in the morning. And now all this starts to connect the dots, and I start to think we are some sort of hotspot around here.
I think we are a hotspot, and Alex, just like you said, if people must realize this, what you were just saying, the acclimation operation. I mean, how much more obvious does it have to get? You know, when it hits your own town, when you see the National Guard reinforcing the local police department, and if you ask a question, we were treated like, they were going to arrest us, or that we were from, some domestic terrorists. I mean, we were treated just terribly. And just to let you know, too, we just, right before we got on the show today, I told Paul, I just called the National Guard. I've got the number. I called the National Guard.
Yeah, we listened to the audio. You're clear. Yeah. They're kind of garbled, but we can barely, so we're not going to air it, but we will link it up in a story. We're going to give it to Paul Watson to put in the overall article. Okay,
what a shame, because I was clear, but this lady was so irritated with me for calling and asking a question. She was and she ended up hanging up on me because she didn't want to talk about Posse Comitatus. She just didn't want to talk to me.
Well, slaves aren't allowed to ask questions in America.
Exactly.
And how dare you? But you watch all these troop videos from around the country. A lot of places they're searching bags, searching cars. They sit there on the street corners as families walk by going, like it's cobras slithering by. They're just like, terrorist. I'm looking. It's like being in an airport with just the troops just looking at you like you're about to attack them. And they admit, Northcom admits, this is the occupation of the United States. Just locally, they're going to soft soap it, whitewash it. Everything's fine. We're just here helping your police. Let us search your car. Let us take your blood. Let us do a breathalyzer. Regular Army, regular Marines, National Guard. This is the takeover. Back in 70 seconds. Goes. Final segment with our guest, the great folks from the Mojave County Minutemen and Mojave County Oath Keepers. This is just like an army massing on your border. In 1939, the Germans began to mass on the Polish border. The Poles said, "Why are you going to attack us?" Hitler said, "I'm not going to attack." Then Hitler staged a terror attack against his own military base on the Polish border. Gleiwitz blamed it on the Poles and invaded. That's now declassified in public. And just all these years, secret military operations, paying off county commissioners, paying off mayors, the army coming with satchels, in some cases up to $1 million, buying off mayors. And I went, why would the army be doing that? And I found out they'd done that in third world countries, mainly Latin America and Middle East and Africa, before they would overall take them over. And so and then I talked to military people, got declassified documents, talked to congressmen, talked to JAG officers, retired judge advocate generals, agreeing with me that this was preparation for martial law. And now suddenly troops all over, open announcements. We were right. It's totally criminal. But they're going to do acclimation drills that look reasonable. Oh, we're helping search people going in the football stadium. Oh, we're helping with the Kentucky Derby. Oh, we're helping on the subways. Oh, we're helping in your small town. Oh, the army is helping the local police. Oh, they're helping the local high school. Oh, they're helping the local charity. And the local green assessment group in Austin that's going to control the carbon system. It's a former Black Ops commander from the Army runs Austin. And he said, this is our mission in Austin. I mean, they're everywhere. They are taking over America. And the higher-ups know what they're doing. The low levels don't. In closing comments, Luca and Bridget.
Okay, I want to say one thing. First of all, I have no problem to say my first and last name. All I wanted to spell it out right. My name is Luca Zanna. Z as zebra, A as America, N as Nancy America. Because the best thing we can do here, let them know that we are not afraid. Okay, we are not afraid. We're going to expose them. Because if we feel like we're going to, if they think that we're afraid, it's like a dog. You nip you in the butt, that's going to go for the throat. We're going to go all the way, and so much that we're going to make more reports, and we need to try to inform everybody, sheriff of the county. I already spoke yesterday with the sheriff. I'm going tomorrow to speak with the mayor. We need to be on the public, online, or on
What did the sheriff say to you, Luca?
Well, the sheriff is a nice man. I must admit that he's a good guy. We have a good report, but now it's not what it says, it's what he's going to do. Because, he said pretty much he agrees with me. I asked him about if he has anything missing parts about the exception in the Posti Comitatus, why the National Guard could be used. And
we have to point out, just like they use Marines at the mass shooting in Alabama, we have to point out that this is wrong, or they'll set the precedent it's right. And I agree with you. We got to go to city councils everywhere preemptively. Because notice all these mayors are saying they want martial law. Arkansas, yes. New York, yes. It's happening.
I ask a favor to all the info warriors. This is somehow we need to help each other, and we need to call the National Guard office here because they hang up on us, and that's not right. Bridget, give the phone number.
Alex, can I give the number because it's just shocking how I was treated. Can I give that number out?
Yes, give their number and say you may be ignorant and not know you're engaged in treason and an acclimation operation. But be polite, but say, we are going to stand for the Republic. Yes, give out.
Exactly, because that's exactly what was going on. The number is 928-773-3161.
Give it again.
928-773-3161. That's the Kingman, Arizona National Guard.
And folks should call Camp Mabry. I know they're involved in all sorts of black ops here in town. I've got that confirmed. And let them know we know what they're doing. We're not stupid.
Exactly.
And you know what, Alex, one last thing. That is so important. I hate to say this, but we were kind of stupid until about 4 years ago, until we found you. And I know everybody says this, but you kind of saved our lives. We've completely changed our lives in the last 4 years. And these people, like the woman who answers the phone at the National Guard, she was shocked to hear a citizen calling and using the words like Posse Comitatus. People need to do it.
Let me say bye to you on the other side, and we're going to go to Dr. Stan Monteith. We'll go ahead and get him online now. Stay with us.